Hi Gemini, welcome to your December Love Tarot reading. So Gemini, we're going to be looking at whatever you need to know right now, whatever needs to come out regarding either your love life or your love situation. So please do keep that in mind. We're just going to take it as it comes and see what's happening. So we have the Moonology Oracle here. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, and then we'll jump into your reading. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. Welcome in Gemini. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have for you. December love. Let's see what we got. All right, see what your opening messages are. Emotions are running high, supermoon. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Adjustments are required, third quarter moon. And bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. I'm feeling like you may be in a newer connection, Gemini. And it could be, I feel like it's starting to get emotional, like they're starting to get more feelings, and feelings are evolving, I'll say it that way. But it also feels like something needs to change. So maybe the I love yous haven't been said yet, or haven't really been talking about that, or getting more serious. There could be some fear-based energy, maybe from both ends too, about this, feelings getting deeper and things getting more serious as well. Maybe a little more on their end, but it could be on both sides too. So we're going to see what's going to happen here, Gemini. So I will mention the signs as I see them, and it could be signs in the chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading, but we do have Scorpio, Aquarius showing up here. And we just came out of, we're in Sagittarius season now, but we just came out of Scorpio season not that long ago. Well, probably 3 weeks ago, maybe. All right, so we have the Golden Universal Tarot here. So do your reading with this deck. And then to close it out, we do have the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. And we'll pull some of those at the end to close out the reading. So tell me, what does all this energy mean for Gemini? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Definitely feels like feelings are getting deeper. Things are getting more emotional. Things, are definitely evolving, but there's still, little fear energy around it. So let's see. Six of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Fool. So we do definitely have energy here. There's the Aquarius energy right here showing up. And we got Pisces as well. Right away when I pull the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I have this feeling of not quite sure what the other person is hoping, wanting, or wishing for in the connection. Or maybe they may not want the same thing. So that could be where the fear-based energy is coming in. Because we do have that Six of Pentacles in reverse. So something definitely is not feeling balanced here. In either the way, thinking about the situation, you both may be thinking, well, maybe they don't want the same thing I want. So there's definitely not a balanced energy here. But we do have the Ace of Pentacles, which could be a new beginning, a bright, new, shiny beginning here, solid beginning. Page of Cups could be confessions of love. Definitely, a lot of flirting and emotional feelings here, love energy. Six of Swords and the Fool. So there's that energy of taking the leap of faith to move things forward. So definitely feels like that energy is here of wanting more, but also not sure what the other person wants. And I think that makes sense where the fear-based energy could be coming in. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, so there's that fear, stress, worry, anxiety. 9 of Swords. All right. But, you know, the Fool is about taking that leap of faith. Now it can be a fresh, clean slate, start, energetic reset, new beginning, no baggage. So let's see. In, you know, the Page of Cups, Fool is kind of like new energy too. And the Fool for me can be right now. This could be happening right now. So it definitely feels like a newer connection. Maybe if for some of you it could only be a few months, but it definitely could be feel like, you know, things are getting, you know, feelings are getting strong here. Things are getting more serious and how we're feeling, thinking, you know, about this person. All right. So what else do we need to know here for Gemini? 4 of Cups reverse. Ace of Swords. 5 of Swords. There's a lot of sabotaging in this connection, right? Like tiptoeing around everything. That's what I'm feeling here. We have the King of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could be divorced in the picture. 7 of Cups. This could also be something where perhaps maybe you've been divorced in the past, or they've been divorced in the past, or something like that, and could be that feeling of maybe this person doesn't want something serious because of that. You know, could go either way, but there's a lot of tiptoeing and sabotaging the connection because not a lot is being said or giving into fully into the connection and what we're wanting. And the Ace of Swords is clarity, truth, communication, needing to talk about things, right? 4 of Cups reverse for me is knowing exactly how we feel, what we want, right? There's no second guessing. But there's still a lot of confusion around this whole connection, right? The 7 of Cups here. Oh, let's see what's on the bottom. 3 of Swords, feeling disappointed, right? Let's see, we have Virgo showing up here. I feel like the 3 of Cups here is definitely my dating card. So I definitely feel like this is someone that you're dating, but also feeling like, well, what if I put myself out there and they don't want what I want? Then I'm going to be heartbroken, so I'd rather not say anything. So I'm feeling that energy too. Let's see what the Ace of Swords. You got 2 aces here. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Of new beginnings, right? Truth, clarity, solid new beginning. So let's see what the Ace of Swords is bringing in. Let's see what the Ace of Swords is bringing in for Gemini. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? And the Ace of Wands. I was just thinking, are you going to get all 4 aces? We need the Ace of Cups here, but let's see. 4 Swords. You know, there is a lot of fire, passion, chemistry, no doubt about that. We do have the Ace of Wands. And a lot of thinking about everything here with the 4 of Swords. So I feel like when you're not with this person, all you think about is everything, you know, when you're with them and the feelings, just thinking about them all the time, right? We have the Death card here. 9 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. Now these 2 cards are my 2 single cards. 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. So you're definitely both single. I don't think there's anything else in the picture because we do have the Death card here. So if there was anything surrounding either one of you, I think that's been probably put to rest. So we don't have to worry about that. But there definitely has to be something here to transform. Has to transform between this person, right, in the connection. Something here has to end so that it can fully begin, which means ending the tiptoeing and not saying anything and worrying about what do they want? Do they want the same thing? What if they don't? And then I'm disappointed, you know. Things have to transform here and change. Let's see, we got Scorpio energy here, which we have up there. Queen of Cups. So there is love here, no doubt about that, right? Queen of Cups. All right. So let's keep going, Gemini. What else do you need to know about this? What else do we need to know about this? Nine of Pentacles, very single, independent. Nine of Cups, for me, this person is alone. Indulging, fulfilling energy, happiness, joy. So two very single people. One could be very grounded and practical, and the other one very just joyous and bubbly, right? But somehow you balance each other out. Even if you haven't talked about it or, you know, don't acknowledge it, it's definitely there. All right. If that resonates, you know, take it what resonates. But let's see, what do we need to know? Hermit reverse. Knight of Cups. King of Swords reverse. Yeah, not a lot is being said here. Five of Wands reverse, but there's no conflict. I don't think there's any conflicting energy surrounding this. It's just a lot of inner conflict. Justice reverse. Things definitely do need to balance out big time here, right? Not a lot's being said, King of Swords reverse, but we do have this Knight of Cups, definitely of wanting this to keep moving forward, right? In this connection, love connection. Hermit reverse, definitely that's about, for me, like coming out of hiding, like coming out from being a recluse or being hidden, kept away, keeping to ourselves. It's about coming out to the open, right? And that's my single card, but in reverse, this, you know, definitely don't want to be single, definitely want to be in this connection on a deeper level. All right, we got Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra. Let's see what's on the bottom. 10 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, something has to end here so things can build on a deeper level, right? I think that's where the adjustments are required. That's where that's coming in, is that, you know, work through the fears and, you know, we just have to put it all out on the line, right? So Gemini, let's do one more row and see what the outcome could be here if this resonates for you. Also, if it does and you're enjoying it, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. So one more row with clarifiers, then we'll get into the wisdom of the hidden realms. So what else does Gemini need to know? Tower. Yeah, there's a big change, awakening, epiphany, aha moment, clarity. Right now, two of my right now cards, the Tower and the Fool. 6 of Cups. Could be children involved. You could have children, they could have children. 6 of Wands, though, success and victory. I'm feeling like this was a newer connection. I didn't feel like, you know, 6 of Cups can indicate something from the past. But I also feel like if there were any anything from the past we were worried about, I don't think that's going to be a problem. Hangman. Yeah, it's kind of hanging around here, not doing much of anything. Page of Wands, but it's time for some exciting communication, passionate communication between these two people. Hangman doesn't stay hung forever, usually gets up and takes action. So it's time to stop thinking and start doing and talking and communicating, right? That's, I think, the whole premise of this reading. Could be right now. We do have Aries, Pisces, Sagittarius. All right, let's see. Strength, I do like that. Very strong connection, cannot be denied. Overcoming anything, being strong, courageous, and brave. Do like that. Knight of Pentacles reverse. This is the slowest night becoming the fastest night. It's go time, it's action time, and the results will make you very happy. Very, very happy. Happiest card in the deck with the Sun. 7 of Swords. So no more, you know, tiptoeing around this energy. No more of that, right? It's time to, you know, express our love, share the love, and put it all out on the line, right? It's time for that. Instead of feeling lonely and, you know, feeling the lack, you know, trust, intuition, higher knowing. And this is about holding a lot back too, but things, it's time for things to move forward with the Chariot here. positive movement forward, success, victory, balance. This could lead to higher levels of a relationship here with the Hierophant. Big time, right? But it's going to start with truth, clarity, and communication. Queen of Swords, taking action, very fiery, passionate. The Knight of Wands, in all things working out here with the Eight of Pentacles. I do like that. I do like that. This could work out, you know, better than you could ever imagine. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. All right, Gemini. So let's get you some wisdom of the hidden realms. Let's see what else you need to know. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box. So you can check that out as well. All the links you need, all the info you need, it's all down there. All right. The Well Watcher, wisdom, power of the divine. We have 7. 7 is divinely guided spiritual energy, but it can be a little bit challenging. Well Watcher. So this is like looking, watching, but not saying anything, but wishing, hoping, right? And I definitely feel like you're both in that energy. The River Queen, flow, letting go, natural movement. 36, which is 9. 9 is almost full circle completion and beginning. River is water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And water can be very healing, purging, cleansing, going with the flow, not rushing anything, diving deep into love, emotions, and feelings. And I feel like that's really what needs to happen here. Just going with it. The Web Weaver, synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. We have 4. Stability, foundation. So, you know, all things could line up, but also there's cause and effect. So what we say or don't say will have an effect. So if we never say anything and we just kind of let it slide, could lose out on a great big love here. But if we put it all out there, could turn out to be something really great, right? It's all about the web and how we weave it. The Queen of Light. This is definitely a lot about bringing things to light and enlightenment. Illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. Could be some celebrating. 15, which is 6, a very healing, balanced energy. So Gemini, this is about putting it all out on the line. Finally, no more tiptoeing. Bring all the love into the situation, and I think you're going to have a happy outcome with this. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.